World's first Daily Mail reports world's first COVID passport technology will be trialed on flights from Heathrow this week in bid to let passengers travel without risk of quarantine in future, but requires authorities to trust test lab results from abroad. Passengers on United Airlines and Cathay Pacific are trying out an app called Common Pass. That's that COVID Pass thing that we've been talking about. Probably a slightly different format, but it's the same thing. The phone software is a digital health pass which can hold a certified COVID-19 test status or show someone has been vaccinated in the future, designed to satisfy various governments' different regulations. Basically, you're not getting on the plane if you don't pass the COVID pass. If you don't check out according to this app, you're not going anywhere. It has been launched by nonprofit Trust Commons Project Foundation, part of the World Economic Forum. There you go. Operation Reset. This is a global reset. In the hope of it will end the days of flyers producing bits of paper, often in different languages. This is show us your papers, guys, in digital format. The tech is very much at the trial stage. I don't know who's writing this. Using volunteers on flights between London, New York, Hong Kong, and Singapore under government observation. Well, that's comforting. But it is seen as a longer-term measure to allow air travel to return to something like pre-coronavirus levels. In other words, you ain't going back to normal. You want to fly that plane, you have to have your COVID pass. You have to check out according to this app. If you don't, you're not getting on the plane. By the way, since you came into the airport and you're not checking out on COVID pass, we have to put you in quarantine now, or we have to give you a test because we're not so sure you haven't spread the virus to everybody in this airport. How dare you come here and not have your certification up to date? Perfect intrusion, guys. All under the cover of keeping you safe, eliminating the public health risk. This is, I'm not going to read the rest of this right here, but here you go. COVID-19 test. The pass works by passengers taking a test at a certified lab before uploading it to their phone. It generates a QR code that can be scanned by airline staff and border officials. We're not going to be able to fly. Guys, this is not just going to be limited to airlines. Airlines, if you want to take a cruise, if you want to go out of the country, if you want to come into the country, if you want to go across state lines, if you want to drive, hey, you got your COVID pass? We need to make sure that you're not contagious. David Evans, joint CEO of Traveler Pass Company, Collinson, said the app could be a game changer. Yeah, of course it's going to be a game changer. He added, as we come to grips with living with COVID-19, testing is the safest scientific method to reopen countries and borders. I've pretty much seen enough. I've seen enough. Seen enough. This is so alarming. I can't even believe it. I just can't even believe it. This is stuff we reported on years ago, guys, saying it would come, and it's like, oh, you're just a freaking conspiracy theorist. And you know, people will they'll download this on their phones, and they'll go on life. This will become a part of their daily life. You can't get in your car. You can't walk out your door. You can't buy those groceries until you get checked out, till you have that test, till we see that you're approved on your smartphone with your QR code. This is a nightmare. They're still going to call you, even though we're going through this and they can see this, and it's in their faces, and they have to comply, and they're going to get all their freedoms taken away. You are still going to be seen as a conspiracy theorist. That's how steeped in cognitive dissonance people are. Couple comments. The road to hell on earth is being paved with good intentions before our very eyes. And what did Daniel Webster say about good intentions? Good intentions will always be pleaded for every assumption of authority. It's hardly too strong to say that the Constitution was made to guard the people against the dangers of good intentions. There are men in all ages who mean to govern well, but they mean to govern. They mean to control you. They promise to be good masters, but they mean to be your masters. Hasn't communist China just implemented this very same digital social credit system that track everything from your health to your social trust? Guys, this is social credit score right here in your face. They're rolling this out. They want this to come out for everybody. They want everybody to comply. I somehow think other countries won't trust our testing system and not the other way around. This will mean nothing except that at a particular point in time the test was negative. Doesn't mean a thing. It really doesn't. But it's still, it doesn't matter to them that the test doesn't mean anything. They still want to track and control you. They want you monitored 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They want to limit your movements. They want to find out where you're moving to, what your business is. This is a complete violation of the Fourth Amendment, the right to be secure in your person's, houses, papers, and effects. Donald Trump is making a big statement about, he's not going to be doing these virtual debates. And if it's going to be virtual, then he wants no part of it. The campaign set out this statement today. It says, Trump campaign statement on a unilateral decision of the Commission on Presidential Debates. It says President Trump won the first debate despite a terrible and biased moderator and Chris Wallace, and everybody knows it. This is from the Trump campaign, of course. For the swamp creatures at the Presidential Debate Commission to now rush to Joe Biden's defense by unilaterally canceling an in-person debate is pathetic. That's not what debates are about or how they're done. Here are the facts. President Trump will have posted multiple negative tests prior to the debate, so there's no need for this unilateral declaration. The safety of all involved can easily be achieved without canceling a chance for voters to see both candidates go head-to-head. We'll pass on this sad excuse to bail out Joe Biden and do a rally instead. So that's that's the Trump campaign's bow out to any kind of a virtual debate that they might have. Interesting way to bow out of that. A couple of odds and ends that I wanted to show you. This was very interesting. This guy is saying that he's not happy with non-compliance. This is Daniel Andrews from Sydney, Australia.
Life can go on as it is. But at the moment, what I'm seeing as Health Minister is a level of apathy, a level of complacency. I understand that, but I'm not happy about it. I'd also say this, the other area of danger is the place that we would normally consider to be the safest place on earth, our homes.
A level of apathy and complacency equals you're not complying, so you're apathetic and you're complacent. Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that moniker. Call me apathetic and complacent if all you're doing is calling me non-compliant to government rules and regulations and restrictions.
You've already heard today that a number of the people who've actually now got the virus got it in a home situation. And we'll hear more detail about that in due course. But it is both a safe place and a dangerous place. We must treat this new world order, this new world of COVID.
Oh, he just slipped. Did you hear that? We must treat this new world order. Listen to this again.
Both a safe place and a dangerous place. We must treat this new world order, this new world of COVID. We must treat this new world of COVID, even in our own homes, with a high level of care and caution. Can I ask?
Did you hear that? So if you need to comply with the new world order. Oh, I mean this new world of COVID.
In due course.
They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing.
It is both a safe place and a dangerous place. We must treat this new world order, this new world of COVID. We must treat this new world of COVID, even in our own homes, with a high level of care and caution. Can I ask?
Where's the vat of tar? Where are the bags of feathers? We need to pull them out now. I thought this was interesting. I don't know if this is legit or if this is just, a spoof, but I'm not gonna say this. But, there's truth behind every tree. All you got to do is look for it. Hey, if you enjoy this content and you want to be notified every time I upload a video, just hit the subscribe button and that bell notification icon. And if you want to support this channel, one of the best ways you can do that is by liking and sharing this video with everybody you know everywhere you can on social media. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my private free email list through my website, highimpactflix.com, and I have another website called highimpacttv.com where I'll be uploading censor-free, undiluted, unvarnished truth videos that are not messed with and tampered with by third-party tyrants and censorship lovers. I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored shadow ban video. While we have time and it still retains some of its perceived value, maybe it'd be a good idea to convert your worthless fiat into valuable, storable food. Don't be the one who waits till the food riots start happening. You don't want to be fighting panicking people in the store over that last jar of peanut butter. At Prepare with High Impact Flix, you can get up to 3 air and watertight gasket sealed ammo cans, each filled with a 4-week emergency supply. 7 food varieties, 2,000 calories a day, 284 servings, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and each meal comes in a resealable, heavy-duty 4-layered pouch. And it's got a 25-year shelf life. Every order of a 4-week supply gets you $100 off plus free shipping. Here's how simple it is to make. I'm going to cook up some Granny's home-style potato soup. People are going to think I'm a culinary hero. You open the pouch, boil 4.5 cups of water, stir the contents, simmer on low heat for 15 to 20 minutes, take it off the heat, then let it set for 2 to 3 minutes before you serve it up.
Man, this stuff's so good, people are going to think Granny stopped by and filled your kitchen with a whole bunch of love.
Well, if Granny does stop by, she's going to fill your behind with a whole bunch of buckshot if you keep talking with your mouth full. Wipe your dang beard off. It's embarrassing. So maybe convert some of your worthless fiat into valuable food while you still can. Order now and get $100 off of up to 3 4-week emergency food supplies at preparewithhighimpactflix.com. The link is in the description.